day after day.
Hi everybody, welcome to today's episode of Scale Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at Tamiya's Porsche 911 GT3. Let's look. Box art is very nice, graphically designed, Porsche, showing you kind of, what's in the box. It's 1/24 scale. Here's the side, kind of shows you around it. So let's get into this. When we open the box, we see all the parts nicely wrapped. We have all your body molded in yellow. Let's get on to this. Here's your clear pieces with your decals. As you can see, the rear window has the lines across it, like the rear defroster, like all real cars do. Something Revell AMT doesn't add in theirs. Here's some interior bits and the silver pieces, the wheels. On the interior, they give you the regular 911 turbo interior, but they give you the piece that you need to cover it up. Also, 2 steering wheels. Here's that. You got your 2 exhaust tips, the headlights, mirrors, and your wheels. The wheels are a very nice replication of the stock ones, with appropriate shine, not too chromed, not too silver. So it's very nice. Moving on to the body, you see it's molded in a yellow plastic, and you see what looks to be sandpaper until I open it. This is actually carpet. It's not felt, it's more like a velvet kind of feeling, but it's got a sticky back, and you put that on the back of the interior to cover up the back seats. So I thought that was actually very nice, and I think I should have some left over for future models. Here's the body, it's nicely molded. The mold lines are located here and here, as long as running down these fender lines. They're not huge. A little bit of sanding, sand the rest of the body, wash it off, it'll be all ready for primer. Body pieces are the appropriate GT3 body kit, as long as metal transfers, which are a really nice touch. Tires, Tamiya's real rubber tires that they always add, which are far superior to Revell and AMT's plastic vinyl ones. As we move on, we've got the chassis and engine pieces. Chassis and all these other little suspension components are highly detailed, especially the brakes. Here's the chassis. It is a curbside, but you still have the engine detail below it. Included is the stock 911 turbo bumper and little rear vent, which won't be used. Also, the other suspension pieces won't be used, just the springs, because it includes the 911, correct. Moving on to the instructions. Say it gives a little brief history, and it goes into detail about what to paint. Normally, Revell or AMT, as I refer to with the chassis, they just kind of tell you semi-gloss black. This one tells you pretty much everything on the real car, and it also gives you the paint callouts and other little tips. Here's the templates for the carpet that you lay over the back. And inside the box they have little pictures of their other models. Okay, so that's all for that. I will be back when I'm finished with this to give you the final review. On first openings, it looks like typical Revell. Ooh, scratch that. It looks like typical Tamiya construction. You know, everything looks crisply molded. Panel lines are at a minimum. It looks like it's all going to fit together really well. So I will be back with the final review to tell you how it all goes.